Get your mindset right, and everything else becomes easier. The Focus 180, it's all about Mindset Summit, one day only, live in Las Vegas. Full day Thursday, November 10th. RSVP now at decidetobegreat.com to see 8 powerful speakers inspire you on success and warrior mindset, health, business, and prosperity mindset, and so much more. Plus, register for the exclusive VIP Lounge after party for a special guest and giveaways. $5 for every ticket sold goes to charity. RSVP now at decidetobegreat.com.
Originally from New York, she tapped her way to Las Vegas as a world-famous Radio City Rockette. After her glamorous career on the stage, she said, "Now is the time for me to give back." So she's here today to uplift you, to educate you, and to inspire you with her 7 steps to discovering and living your dream life. A performance speaker, a John Maxwell certified coach and teacher, and author of several books, she's here to uplift you, to educate you, inspire you, to balance your life and live your dreams. Here is MarQue Munday.
Search for the best I can be. If I settle for less, I won't be the best I can be. When I dream in color. I want love, not just another. I'll give you so many good reasons to capture a dream. Well, hello everyone. Everybody, please give it up for Ryan. He is doing a fabulous job. And for all of the speakers that have been speaking today, please give them all a round of applause as well. They're giving you fabulous tips and tools to get you to your goals, dreams, aspirations, and desires. Now, as Ryan said, my name is MarQue Munday, and I am a performance speaker. So what does that mean? That means when I perform up here, I'd like your reaction. So when I say hello, you say? Hello! I think we've got it. Now, we've been going at it all day, so we want to jump right in and keep us going. Is that all right with you? Yes. Okay, here we are today at a Mindset Summit. So I've got to ask you, what is your mind set on? I use the word set as an acronym for you to secure each thought. What's going on in your mind? What are you thinking about? As we are going for our 7 steps to our dreams, we need to take that first step. And that first step is a decision. And when we make that decision, we want that decision to be based in a positive place. The dream you have, the goal you have, the aspirations you have, the desires you have. So we want these things to be set in our mind. We're setting them in positivity. We're securing the thought of that goal. We're securing the thought of that dream, that inspiration, that desire. You're going to hear those words over and over because repetition is the mother of creation. So our first step is to decide. You'll find the slides on the screen there, and as we move through, that is our first step. The second thing we need to do is believe. Now, in believing, this is a heartfelt emotion. If you believe within your heart, you'll know that no one can change the path you must go. So you each have an individual path for your life. That belief is set in your heart. It's the DNA that makes you uniquely who you are. When we believe something, we accept it as true. We feel sure of the truth about it. And many times we have doubts. And those doubts come in for negativity. But we're going to believe it, and so how can we do that? We're going to use a tool called an affirmation. We are going to affirm that thing for ourselves, within our minds, for ourselves, to know I can and I will reach my dream, goal, aspiration, or desire. An affirmation simply is a statement that says I can do it. I believe I'm successful. I believe I can have that job. I believe I can get to this place. I believe that success is all about me, and I am all about success. These are things that we want to do continuously each day so that we can make it to our next step. So we're stepping along the roads. Step number 2, we believe. Our third step in our journey is to take the action. Now, in our action step, we say, well, what is that? Well, I dream that I want to be a doctor. So am I going to be a doctor without going to school? No. So I might need to get some education. Well, in that education, how much education do I need? Well, now let me research. These are action steps. I'm going to do some research. I'm going to take a class. I'm going to get the education I need. You might want to be a massage therapist. That means it takes a certification. A Pilates instructor, whatever that thing is. You might have a natural ability as an artist. So what do? You want to paint? You practice that thing every day, every other day. Whatever it is, you start training and practicing in it and finding what it is that you need to do so that you can reach that goal, dream, aspiration, or desire. Take action is an idiom that means to do something, to get involved, to act in order to get a particular result. And that result is your dream, your goal, your aspiration, your desire. I call this the mind shift because these are action steps. When we shift something, we move it from one place to the next. Shift. I told you I like acronyms. Show, how. I, focus, the tools. The tools are, did I need certification? Do I need education? Do I need research? The tool. I show how I focus my talents, my natural abilities, the things that are already within me. Show how I focus my thoughts. We started with a decision. We set our mind, secured each thought. So we're shifting ourselves right into what we are seeking to become, to achieve. Now, we've taken 3 steps so far. And I told you, I'm a performance speaker. So here we go. Step 3 is an action. I'm going to date myself, but go with me. Action, I want to live. Action, I've got so much to give. I want to give it. I want to get some too. Whoa, I sing. There you go. I know you were in the club. That's right, because taking action is a step. We are now moving. We are doing something. There's so much in songs. Listen to songs, listen to the words in them, and really utilize them to help you to move you along the path, okay? So we had step number 1 was to decide. I made a decision. Step 2, and how did I believe? What was the tool that we used to believe? Affirmations, exactly. Now, step 3, we're taking an action. And taking an action, we're going to get out there on the dance floor, right? Absolutely. So we're going to move right into step number 4. At this point, we have shifted our mind. So we're no longer in doubt. We are no longer saying, I can't. We already know that we can. So we are believing that you can achieve. Believe that you can achieve. We're already there. We're halfway to the goal, dream, aspiration, or desire, right? We're walking down that road. We've said yes. Now I'm believing my press, okay? A lot of times you have artists out there, their press is up there, and they are going with it 150%. That's what you need to do, right, Molly? Yes. Absolutely. So now, step number 4, we believe that we can. Believe you can achieve. Step number 5, I think of as the game changer, okay? We're gonna recap really quickly, just so that you can see the slide if you're taking notes. 1, decide. 2, believe. 3, take action. 4, believe that you can. Now we are at a game changer. This game changer is everything. You are believing your press. You are no longer worried that you can't. So what are we going to do? We're going to buy that dream car, or look at that big house that we want, or that great outfit, or those red bottom shoes. We're going to do that thing. We are going to take ownership, okay? When we take ownership, there might be a contract involved, but at this point, when you take ownership, you are taking ownership is about taking initiative. We take ownership by knowing that it is not up to you for me to reach my dream. It's up to me to reach that dream, that goal, that aspiration or desire. You're taking 100% responsibility for your goal, for that dream, for that thing that you want to achieve. Okay? As we're moving through and we are now taking ownership, you can look, you can see that picture. When they're running and you pass that baton, what happens when it drops? We're not there. That's not going to happen because we have bought into this lock, stock, and barrel. Okay, we have taken ownership. So now there is no excuse. The warrior speaker that was on before, no excuses. The many things, the trials, the challenges that you're going to go through in your life, no excuses. You must show up for yourself. If you don't show up for yourself, why would you expect anybody else to? Okay? So step number 5, we are taking action. Now before I move to step number 6, I want to tell you that we are at a pinnacle point. We have already passed the halfway mark of where we're going. You are already doing your daily affirmations. You have already done research. You're probably in a class. You've gone and spent the money for the business license. You've got the certificate. You're looking at places to open up for your massage therapy, your yoga class, whatever that dream is for yourself. So you are here. We are not going backwards. We're clear on that, yes? Because step number 6 happens to deal with the energy that you have now put out into the universe. And that energy that you have put out into the universe is going to respond back to you. And it is not time for you to start moonwalking away from your dream. Step number 6 is to be a good receiver. Molly, I really love that dress you have on. Thank you so much. Live in thankfulness and in an attitude of gratitude. The technique on being a good receiver is all about you being completely aware of what is happening around you. You didn't have gas in the car, but you went anyway. And you believed that something was going to miraculously happen to get you to that next place. It had already been put out. She spoke about God. being dependent on God. That's releasing herself. That means you surrendered to a higher power, something bigger than you. Once you have started these steps along the road to those goals, dreams, aspirations, and desires that you have, the universe has no other option but to answer your call. So now, you're driving down the street, and all the lights are green. Thank you. You roll up to the mall, and there's a parking space right in the front. Thank you. It might be as minute as a flight being delayed because you were running late and you made it. Thank you. Awareness to everything that is happening around you is working in your favor to get you to your goals, dreams, aspirations, and desires. So, I really love your hair. Thank you. Not, oh, I didn't do anything to it. I just let it drip dry. No. You see that? Oh, I love that blouse you have on. Oh, this little thrift shop thing. No. Thank you. Because the person that put it in the thrift shop was letting it go for circulation so that it would get to you and you'd get that compliment. You've got to see the positive points in each and everything that's happening in your life. So I'm going to ask you, do a mind check here. Remember, we set our mind. That was the first thing that we did. If there are things going on in your life that you're not 100% happy with, what did you set your mind on? Yeah. What have you been placing out into the universe that it's answering your call? Because it's answering what you've asked for. We have to be really, really, really aware and clear that everything that is for us, God has already made a way. The universe has already opened up for. So you must be a good receiver. Let's read this one. To be a good receiver requires intimacy. You are allowing others in your life. However monetary, be a good receiver and let life's many blessings nourish you deeply. And notice how much there is to receive, and don't be selfish or distracted. Receive it generously and abundantly, showing your appreciation every opportunity you can. Every opportunity you can. I'm not a broken record. Every opportunity you can. This gratitude will send out vibrations of energy that will attract even more blessings to you. So if you're really trying to achieve these things, be grateful and in an attitude of gratitude. This is the alchemy of mastering the art of receiving. This practice will nourish you well. Know that you have a divine place in this life, your uniqueness, and it is all here for you and in favor of you with your awareness. Being completely aware. That's going to move us right into step number 7. Now we've walked along the line, and just because step number 1 is decide. Step number 2 is through what? Good. Number 3 is to? Okay, we have an action, which was a mind shift, right? So, show how I focus tools. And we know what the tools are, right? Your education, your licensing, your business, whatever it is, the research you needed to do, okay? Show how I focus my thoughts, because we have to secure each thought in our mind, in positivity. Show how I focus time. We want to make sure that we are preparing ourselves and doing things in an organized fashion. Show how I focus on the target. That's the goal, dream, aspiration, or desire that you have for your life, that you are seeking. And we get to step number 7, which is to give back. I often say pay it forward. When we pay it forward, we are doing voluntary services. You may tutor. You may be a little league coach. It's something where you're giving back into the community. Your free service for yourself, so that you're offering it. Somebody may be interested in doing what it is that you do. So we take that time and we spend it with the kids at the Boys and Girls Club. Maybe we have a little sister or a little brother. But we give back into the community. And this one is another important one, because when we give back, it's when someone does something for you, and instead of you paying that person back, you're going to pay it forward. You're going to pass it on to someone else. Whether that's community service, volunteering, tutoring, coaching, the law of circulation states that to whom you give is not necessarily from whom you receive. Now, I hope you write that down, okay? So, we know that there's a scripture, give, and it shall be given unto you, good measure, pressed down, shaken together, shall men give unto your bosom, okay? That does not necessarily mean that I give you and you give me back. It's I give you and you give her, and she gives him, and this one over here gives me. So we're making sure that we're keeping this circulating. This is the law of circulation. The person that gave to you, energetically speaking, is not necessarily the person you will receive from. This is also connected to the law of cause and effect. Another universal law. So we started with the law of attraction when we actually made the decision to go for our goal, dream, aspiration, or desire. We have the law of circulation, and we have the law of cause and effect. And all of these things are in play because you made a decision to step out of your comfort zone and to go for those aspirations, goals, dreams, those things that are innately in you. And many times, we're not sure what that is, which is where my coaching program comes in. 7 steps to discovering and living your dream life. Sometimes we have been doing something so long that it's just kind of running in the background. But we're not really clear that that's the thing that I'm most passionate about or that I love. And so in our coaching program, we work with you through the things that you are doing that are in your life, that are unique to you, so that you can get focused on that. So, step 1. Decide. Oh my goodness. Step 1. Decide. Step 2. Step 3. Okay, I'm going to go back to step 1 really quick. In step 1, when you decided, what did you do with your mind? You said it. You secured each thought. In step 2, in you believing, you did what? You did your affirmations. They're positive affirmations saying that I can, I will, I have. Step number 3, we took action and we shifted our mind. And to shift is to show, how, I, focus, and you've got a lot of T's. You've got time, you've got talent, you've got tools, you've got thoughts, and finally always the target, which is your goal, dream, aspiration, or desire. Step number 4, at this point, you sold out. You're sold out. You're not going back. So you believe you can achieve this. My motto is believe, achieve, and receive an extraordinary life of passion and purpose. Number 5, you took ownership. So you believe in your press. What I didn't say about number 5, you gotta be excited. And I did say that. You gotta be excited about what you're doing. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Because if you're not excited about what you're trying to do, who's going to be? Why should I be more excited about your dream than you are? That doesn't make any sense, right? You have to be sold out and completely excited about what it is that you're doing. Number 6, be a good receiver. You have now opened the universe up to answer your desire. The universe is waiting for you to put those things out there. It wants to give you what you desire. So now you must receive it. You're going down the street and somebody says, I like those earrings. What do you say? So you're going down the street and somebody says, I like those shoes. Absolutely. You walk into a supermarket. There's a line that's headed around the corner. And somebody says, oh no, go ahead. I've got to get something back off the shelf. Absolutely. They are blessing you and opening the door for you to get to that next place. It might be a relationship that you're developing, that you should develop. Be mindful and aware. This is a big word. Put this down, aware. Stay aware of what is going on around you. That's step number 6. Because let me tell you, I know it looked funny, but I'm going to do it again. When you do not realize that the blessing has come and you don't activate it by thanking and being in an attitude of gratitude, you are moonwalking away from the blessing. That's where I'm trying to go to. Why am I backing up? That's the awareness. If you don't do anything, stand still. Stand still and say, was that a blessing for me? Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, thank you. And go for it. Many times you'll see that person in the parking lot. Do you have $1? Can you spare some change? Those are unaware angels in your life coming through. Be aware. Take the time, take the moment. Even if you don't have the change or the $1 or whatever, take the moment. I'm so sorry. I'll catch you next time. God bless you. But be there, be present in that thing, because that could be the next push that takes you right into that dream career that you're going for, that contract that you're waiting on, the house you want, the car, whatever the dream, goal, aspiration, or desire is for your life. And then, of course, number 7, we have the giving back. And this is about the law of circulation. 7 is the number of completion. You must complete the cycle before you can move into that next thing. Okay? So make sure you complete the cycle. Don't get all the way there and start backing up. That's called sabotage. And we don't want to do that. We want to take those 7 steps right into our dream. So today, I want to thank you so much for giving me the time to talk to you. My heart is truly for those people who do not have the thought of, I can do it. Because I'm going, yes you can, yes you can, absolutely. Joseph in the 7th grade, 4th grade that was, I couldn't believe that a 4th grader like myself said he couldn't read. Of course you can. We've been in the same class. We've been doing the same stuff. But somebody in his life was not speaking positively into him. And when we sat there for the 10 minutes that we had to do an assignment, he did the assignment. So I'm the coach that sits with you and says, yes, you can. And will help you take those steps, those 7 steps to get you to your goals, dreams, aspirations, and desires. The QR code that's on the screen, you can go ahead and shoot that with your phone. It's a book. It's a 7-step guidebook. It is a free download for you. The download does expire, so please go ahead and shoot that screen. And grab that download. And I just want to take the time to let you know that life is short and can't be bought, no. Time is over every precious thing. I want to go to where I've never been and see what's never been seen. In the midst of the morning, I won't take for granted. There'll always be another new day. I gotta live for each moment and never let time slip away. Join me at my table. Thank you so much.